Beware! The king of the tyrant lizards is on the loose. Standing at a towering 6 meters tall and weighing over 7 tons, the Tyrannosaurus rex is a force to be reckoned with. But imagine if these ancient creatures were still alive today. Would we coexist with them in harmony, or would they be a constant threat to our survival? Picture this. You're walking down the street and suddenly, a T-Rex emerges from behind a building. Would we keep them in zoos, farm them for their meat, or even use their skin for clothing? Or would we live in a perpetual state of fear, constantly dodging their sharp teeth and powerful claws? While these prehistoric predators are the stuff of legend, the reality is that they met their untimely demise millions of years ago. It's a known fact that a massive asteroid wiped out 75% of all plant and animal species on the planet, including the Tyrannosaurus rex. But what if this asteroid never hit? If T-Rex were still alive today, they would undoubtedly be an endangered species. Despite their ferocious reputation, they would face a whole new set of challenges in our modern world. Would we respect them and let them roam freely in the wild, or would we be too afraid and attempt to eradicate them? It's a fascinating question to ponder. If these giant creatures still existed today, would they have evolved to adapt to our changing environment? Would they be smaller and more docile? Or would they be even more formidable and terrifying than we could ever imagine? Only time can tell, but one thing is for sure. The return of the T-Rex would be a shocking and awe-inspiring sight to behold. Imagine you woke up one day to the news that Tyrannosaurus rex had returned from extinction. The king of the tyrant lizards, standing 6 meters tall and weighing over 7 tons, would be an awe-inspiring sight to see. But how would we coexist with these powerful creatures? Would we keep them in zoos, eat them in restaurants, or wear them on our backs? If T-Rex were alive today, they would likely be endangered, with habitat loss and pollution threatening their survival. It's possible they may have even evolved to be smaller in size. But for those who managed to survive alongside them, we'd probably have to keep them confined to wildlife preserves or sanctuaries similar to a wildlife safari. Letting them roam freely would be dangerous for both T-Rex and humans. As scavengers, T-Rex would likely have been more interested in rotting carcasses than actively hunting humans. However, their powerful sense of smell could lead them to country ranches or urban meat factories, causing disaster. And if a hungry T-Rex stumbled onto a farm or broke into a zoo, farm animals wouldn't last very long. And you wouldn't be able to defend yourself without a gun. Fortunately, T-Rex weren't super fast runners, and you could potentially outrun them in a dense forest. You could also try to trip them up, as they were top heavy and had a hard time getting up if they fell. To prevent these scenarios from happening, we could create large habitats and grow food to feed them in sanctuaries. If T-Rex were still alive today, we'd need to find a way to coexist with them peacefully. Whether it's by keeping them confined to sanctuaries or finding ways to provide for them, we would need to approach the situation with caution and care.